Hello, Virgo. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your year ahead reading for 2020. If you'd like a private year ahead reading, 2020 reading with me, then there's a link popping up there. So that goes into month by month what's coming up for you in the year to give you guidance so that you can make the most of this year. Personalized reading for you, so very specific to you with a lot more information than I'm about to go into in this general read for you, Virgo. So, Virgo, what have the rest of you got going on? The most of you, some of you got going on this year in January. Right. So we've got transformation. Someone else got this too around the beginning of the year. Transformation of blame. This is about those of you, Virgos, who are the scapegoat. You Virgos, you can be very capable people. And if you've got like empathy or higher awareness, of course you have if you're watching a video like this, then you can tend to take on responsibility for other people, wanting to fix other people's lives, taking responsibility for them instead of leaving the responsibility for them and their lives and their happiness, sorting their stuff out firmly on their own shoulders where it belongs. And so that's a kind of enabling kind of thing. It's a way of enabling people not to take responsibility of themselves. Now, you might not have realized that you were doing that because this is what leads to scapegoat, you being the scapegoat. So if you find that you get blamed by people, your part in it is taking too much responsibility for people. So if you think about it, those that are struggling with taking responsibility for themselves are very happy to put the responsibility on someone else's shoulders, someone else who will take that responsibility for them. And so you've been that person. So you need to realize it's not them doing it to you. You've been playing a part in that by taking too much responsibility. So remember, Virgo, your life is for you. You don't need to enable other people to give up their own power, to not take responsibility for their lives. It's not good for them and it's not good for you. And when you release this blame, when you release the responsibility for others that's been attracting blame from them, you're going to actually transform your life because it's going to give you a lot more energy for yourself and for your own life. If you think about it, if you stop thinking about everyone else, trying to sort everyone else's problems out, suddenly you've got all of this energy to sort your own life out and to look at your things. So let go of taking responsibility for everybody else, trying to sort all of their problems out. Get focused on you and your life, and big transformations are going to happen. So if you find you've been the scapegoat, it's time to release that this year. No more. No more, Virgo. Don't go taking on other people's stuff. It's pointless. You can't do that for them. Hand them back their own power. Let them sort out their own lives. Virgo, what about February? I almost forgot what the second month of the year was called now. I was wanting to call it November. Okay, Virgo, November, not November, February. We've got soften and open and what's under that. Deeper reasons. It's like you're finding things out about yourself. It's like, oh, that's how I've managed to be the scapegoat all of these years. It's because I've been using my awareness to try and take responsibility of everyone else instead of myself. It's like you're realizing, you're figuring yourself out, and you're opening up to a new way. Because, of course, when you learn about these things, it's like, well, now I've got to change like who I'm being. Who am I when I don't have responsibility for everyone else? Who am I when I'm not trying to fix everyone else? Who am I when I'm not doing all those things? Like, what shall I do instead? So this is the shift, this is the transformation, and this is the shift. And you've got to allow that to soften and open you up to a new way. You don't have to have it all figured out. Remember, you've probably been doing that your whole life, Virgo. So you're not going to suddenly jump into a new way of being that works for you. It's going to take time to figure out that balance. You might find that you slip back into trying to take responsibility for others, trying to fix others, and you might go in totally the opposite direction and get really, really selfish and say no when people are actually asking for your help. But it's okay. It's like you're just learning. You're learning where that right balance is for you. And it's up to you. It's totally up to you. And so, do that. Take that time to experience that balance. Be open to that. March. Be vulnerable and go for it. And so this is very new to you. This is a new way of being to you, Virgo. And it's going to feel like that. You're going to feel like, I don't know, like you've got new legs or something. Like when you see a foal that's been born, and the legs are all wobbly. They get up straight away, don't they? And but the legs are really wobbly. You're going to feel like that. You're going to feel like you've got fresh legs, and kind of how my legs are going to feel like when I get up after sitting cross-legged for a couple of hours making these videos. I'm going to be like that too. It makes you feel vulnerable, right? But don't let that stop you from going for it. So yes, this is all new to you. This is a new way of being to you, but still go for it. Still go for it. And so, like, I'm picking up for you, for some of you, it's like you're wanting to help people, okay? You're wanting to be of service to people, but then you're like, oh, but am I going to fall back in my old patterns? Is this me doing it, taking responsibility for them? Is this me? You're just finding your feet like that. And don't let it hold you back from helping people. But remember, you've got to wait for people to actually ask you. So you can offer support. You can say, if you'd like support, I offer this. And then wait for them to come and ask you for it. That could be a good way of having the right boundaries, so that you're not enabling them, but you can still help other people. So don't turn your back on doing what you love and helping people just because you've had this dysfunctional pattern in the past and you're breaking yourself free from that. Whoa, here comes a gust of wind. Things are falling off the trees. I've put myself under another tree, not a coconut tree, because I don't want you to witness my death. Death by coconut. It's the most dangerous thing on a tropical island. That and the jellyfish. Let this gust of wind go so it doesn't blow you over. So hopefully you can still hear me, because I know it really messes with the microphone when there's gusts of wind like this. Come on, gust. Off you go. Right, that was March. I'm having to hide the cards underneath the sarong as well, so that they don't blow into the ocean. It's very challenging. Oh, the things I have to put up with on a tropical island. Working on the beach on a tropical island. Hey, wind, stop! April. April, we've got understanding romance. Okay. Wow. So Virgo, you've woken up to the way you were doing things before and about these dysfunctional patterns that you've had, and now you're understanding how you've been affecting your relationships, how you've been choosing people maybe that haven't been taking responsibility for themselves, and it's caused your romantic relationships not to work. You're getting a deeper understanding about yourself and about your past, and what's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, and why. This is great. You're learning about yourself. You're getting to know yourself. This is what life is all about. It's fantastic, Virgo. So you're getting to understand your romantic patterns. This is great. This means that you can actually learn about this and learn what would be healthy for you in a relationship, so that you can get to choose that and know who you need to be able to bring one of those. This is a learning process, remember. You're not going to get it all of a sudden and be able to get that, soulmate, because you've figured it all out. This is an unfolding process of you learning about yourself. Not just learning about yourself, but learning about new ways, new approaches to things. It's like, oh, so how do empowered people that aren't scapegoats, how do they function in the world? How do they choose relationships? How are they within relationships to have these healthy relationships? It's all a learning process, right? And you're doing it at the moment, Virgo. January, February, March, April. This is May. May? We've got expansion communication coming. So things are moving forward now. You've had a lot of learning, a lot of higher learning about yourself so far this year, Virgo. And this is good, because this is manifestation is happening now. Things are expanding, communication is coming, things are starting to move forward. The way forward is in front of you now. That's fantastic. June, what have you got going on in June? A reflective month for you in June, looking back at your life. Up until now, what you loved about that. So you've not all been wrong. You've not been all wrong, Virgo. There are good things. There've been good things in your past too. You've just been addressing one particular aspect of your dysfunction patterns that you've had going on. And so, look back at what you actually did love. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. you weren't all wrong. There were good things about you. So don't go judging yourself as your past being wrong about everything it wasn't, especially around relationships, I'm hearing. So you're opening up to like a new way of being in relationships without these dysfunctional patterns going on, but don't throw it all out. Like you weren't doing everything wrong in relationships. That's June. What about July? July. July, you're letting go of things. Not just letting go of patterns, but you're letting go of things that were connected with those patterns. So maybe you had certain people in your life. Maybe you had other scapegoats in your life. Maybe you were around other people that were doing the same kind of thing and you were all complaining about those other people that were were blaming you all of the time. And maybe you're having to detach from those people now. Keep on going with that flow of how your life is changing. Keep on detaching, keep on flowing with it. That's what I'm hearing for July. May, June, July. Yeah, that's July. August. August for you, Virgo. You've got choose to change and I am that. So you're taking a much more proactive position in your life now. And actually, yeah, making decisions for yourself. What was that, August? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yes, August. You're actually making decisions for yourself now and moving forward with the changes that have gone on within you. Decided who you are now, moving forward with that. So I'm feeling for a lot of you, it's this you want to be of service to people. You've been doing it in a dysfunctional way. You figured that out now, and now you're stepping into how to do it in a non dysfunctional way, in a functional way and you're choosing those changes based on who you're realizing that you are now. It's really good. This is such a transformational year for you, Virgo. Really transformational year for you. It's awesome. September. September, you're being creative and trusting yourself now. So you've got it. Like it's taken you a while, but you've got it. You're moving forward on this now. Being able to trust yourself, being able to be more creative like that. You're not falling back into old passions, maybe you are falling back into old passions. You're not falling back into old patterns, though. You're being able to be creative now. So maybe you are creating more ways to be able to support others and do what it is that you love doing to help other people. This is great. Let's change the position of my legs. They're hurting. Yeah, well, that's all good news for you. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That was September. April, May, June, July, October. October. You're having to back off from people in October. Time alone and go for it. So it's like, okay, I'm going to do this new thing. I've created something, maybe a new course or a new project or something. You've created something new that you want to help people with. And it requires you to spend a lot of time on it, going for it for yourself. And so don't worry about that. Spend that time alone working. It might be a lot of work for you to do. Um, but it's okay. It's like the energies are right to do that work by yourself at the moment. So go with that while it's happening. And just having to hold the sarong down that's flapped over the cards so that you don't blow all over the beach. I haven't lost any yet. I'm doing good. I haven't lost any cards yet. Now, what month was that? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That was October. What about November? November, Virgo. Relationships. You've got relationships coming in based on your belief in yourself now. So this is more functional relationships. You've got somebody coming in, or many, maybe, for you to get to know them and to see that they're functional people now. So don't let that fear of the past put you off people. Like when you've had, or maybe you don't know, if you've had a relationship with a narcissist or something, it can make you very wary of getting into another relationship because you think, what if they're like it? Like, what if I don't recognize the narcissism again? What if I don't recognize this is going to be really bad for me? And then you're kind of looking out for it. You might be doing the same thing, Virgo, but believe in yourself. Your energy is what is attracting people now. So it's very unlikely that it's going to be the same because you've changed your energy. So it's very unlikely that you're going to attract someone that's going to be trying to put all responsibility on you. So let those lovers in. December. What have you got going on at the end of the year? Virgo. Yay. Perfect mystery. So your path is moving forward. You're finding out about yourself. You've done so much great work, so much great transformational work. You're moving toward your fate. What's perfect for you, that's your fate, right? And on this mysterious path that your higher self is laying out before you. So look back on your year and feel really great because that is a lot of positive work. You've learned so much about yourself this year. Such an exciting year for you of transformation. Good job. Good job for your year ahead, Virgo. You got so much to look forward to. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work this year. It's going to be a lot of inner work for you to do, but it's going to be so, so worth it. So enjoy it. I hope you have a fantastic 2020. Again, if you'd like a private 2020 year ahead reading from me, you can book one there. That goes into way more detail than this. And of course, it's all personal and specific to you and your year ahead. It's an amazing reading to keep with you all year, to read at the end of each month so you can learn what that month was about. And so it can all make sense to you. And also to forearm you ready for the month ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.